Hello, this is Corey with Frosty Fly here. I'm going to share with you a pattern today. It's a rusty spinner using some of the synthetic materials that are available from Hemingway's and frostyfly.com. So we're going to start off in the vise with a Maruto D31 SSC in size 12. It's a dry fly barbless hook in black nickel. You see it better there in the background. I've got Danville's 70 denier Flymaster 6/0 wax thread in kind of a brownish olive. So we're going to start off at the eye of the hook and then wrap all the way back. To just about before the bend. So we're going to get brown feather from a saddle or cape. We're going to peel off 7 or 8 fibers. Make sure they're somewhat even. And then I'm going to go a little bit less in the length of the hook itself, and secure that in on the top. Okay, so next we're going to get out some synthetic tapered peacock quills. So this is a synthetic material. It's like a decal or a heavy-duty sticker. Comes on a sheet like this, and it has the bars on it so that when you're wrapping, it creates a segmentation. So these are tan. So I'm going to pull one off here. And then as it goes down, if you look at tapers, so we're going to put the dark side down facing us, and the tapered end, put it about 1/4 of an inch into the hook, and secure it down and bring our thread up just before the eye of the hook, maybe back 3-4 millimeters. So then with this, we want the darker part of the segmentation in the front. So we're going to put our finger on it, pull it to the side, and then start wrapping. You got to be careful just to make sure that it sets up and you're not wrapping the sticky side down. So there we go. Then we're going to wrap in touching turns. Just a little bit off of touching turns just to get that dark segmentation. Okay, so when you get to the front, take our thread, secure that in, and clip off the rest here. So now with this other piece, what I normally do, stick it to the back of the sheet here, and then when you're doing a larger size dry fly or nymph or anything like that, you can get another fly out of that piece there. So next we're going to need some wings. So I've got the realistic mayfly wings here by Hemingway's in size small and tan, I believe. So they come on a sheet in rows of 3. So what I like to do is cut one of those rows away, and carefully cut along the tabs in the front and the back. You can kind of roll roll the paper or the sheet to help separate the wings. So there's the back piece. If they're really stubborn, you can just grab your scissors and cut along the score line there. So you've got your wing like that. Now they can be a little bit finicky, but what you put a little bit of effort into getting them off nicely, and the durability is very good. So we're going to lay it on the top there just to see the proportion. We're going to cut the front tab just back ever so slightly. Bring our thread to the front, lay the wings on top, and we're going to tie in that tab there. So then we're going to flip around. Now if you look, you can see the tab goes back pretty further than we want there. So I just bring my scissors in, get it underneath the tab, kind of line up where I want them to be, and then clip it off. So I bring our thread back around and carefully secure the back in there. Okay, so now we've got the profile of the splayed out wings. So we're going to want some dubbing in rusty brown, rusty orange, rusty brown. This is the Hare's Dubbing Plus UV. Comes in a card with all the different colors. So we're going to take some of that and very lightly dub the thread. And we're going to use this to wrap around the abdomen to fill in that space and to put the thorax in there. I'm going to push our noodle up. We're going to give one wrap in the back. Two wraps. Then we're going to cross. You kind of separate the wings as you go and just manipulate them to wherever you need. And then you want to look at the bottom there and just make sure that you're covering both the bottom and the top. So you can see there I've got the body on the top. On the bottom it's fully covered as well. Whip finish in the front. And there you have it. Rusty spinner tied using Hemingway's realistic materials. So one last thing I like to do with this pattern is come in with a permanent marker that's a little bit darker brown and just color in the synthetic peacock quill here. Just to get a little bit darker, get that rusty brown color. So there you have it, a rusty spinner tied using Hemingway's realistic fly tying materials. So we have the synthetic tapered peacock quill and the realistic wings. So you can put a little bit of floatant on the hare's ear, but it floats very well due to the large surface area of the wings. They have many different sizes and colors, so you can use that to match whatever is in your local waters. But just wanted to share this little pattern with you today. Tie a few up, let me know how you've done, and good luck on the water and tight lines.